when we have to do something difficult or unpleasant, big problem is that we just hate doing it. Today I'm going to share a story with you and then draw a lesson hopefully which can help us rethink this fundamental question, which is we find some things pleasant, we find some other things unpleasant. Does it have to be like that? Or can we just change our mind? If we can change our thinking, we can change our life. And I do believe that it is possible. And today I'm going to convince you of that. But let me start by sharing this story. This was about 2 decades ago. I had to go to North India in the peak of summer in June for a marriage in the family. And it is burning hot. And in that heat, I would have to go to that place and we would have to go to market, travel in buses. I was expecting a nightmare. I was terrified. Just before that marriage, I think maybe like 2 weeks before that, I had to visit a friend's place and I was talking to his brother and I mentioned this, this marriage coming up and I'm like, really, I have no idea how bad it's going to be. He told me something very interesting. He said, Rajan, think about it. When you go to a 5-star hotel and then you go to their sauna that they have along with their gym or swimming pool, etc. When you sit in the sauna and you're paying a lot of money for that privilege, what do you get in the sauna? You get the same thing. It's really hot and you sit and you go there because it is hot, not despite the heat. You are seeking that experience and you go and feel the heat and you allow your body to sweat. That is what you are paying so much money for and it's considered to be a luxury experience. So this is what he said. He said, next time you are in a bus and it's hot and humid, just close your eyes and just think that you are in a sauna. Now, believe it or not, this is exactly what I did. And the first time it happened, I just closed my eyes and I did exactly that. I just imagined I'm in a sauna and I'm sweating. It did not feel bad at all. Now, what it shows is that good or bad, pleasant or unpleasant, these feelings and these sensations, they are manufactured in our head. And if we can change the experience, if we can make something which feels pleasant or unpleasant, if we can just think of it as something which is desirable, then opportunities just open up, because then there are lots of things today which we back out from because they're hard. Now we can go and do all those things. I'll give you another example. Let's say if I tell you, you have to put on a backpack and you have to walk for 15-20 kilometers. If I tell you that, you're going to be so angry with me, you'll probably want to smash my head or do something like that. But now I say, okay, we are going on a trek. We will have a backpack and we will walk for 20 kilometers in a rough terrain. It's uphill, downhill, really hard. Now many of us, we like trekking. Now think about it. The same thing when we thought of it as I have to walk a long distance, it was extremely unpleasant. But now when we make it a trek or an adventure, we like it. In fact, what is adventure? All of adventure, almost all of it, is hardship. In fact, to get into some of these long marathons is so hard. People struggle for months and years to prepare so they can run in some of these marathons, which are almost impossible to get into for most of us. Now, the point I'm making is that people seek hard, difficult experiences because they call them adventure. And in our daily lives, when we have those difficult experiences, we want to run away from them. What if we just thought of them as an adventure? Is it possible? Absolutely. Everything is what our mind manufactures. If our mind is resisting, there'll be a couple of reasons. One is because we feel we have no choice. I don't want to do it, but I have no choice. I have to sit here and spend 10 hours or 20 hours or 10 days. I have to just do this. It's unpleasant. First thing is, never ever do anything because it is told or somebody is forcing you or circumstances are forcing you. Let it be your own decision. The moment we own that decision, our resistance just goes down. Second, remind yourself that good or bad, pleasant or unpleasant, all these are manufactured sensations. They are manufactured in our head. Tell yourself, no, this may be hard, but this is what I want to do. Remember the example of walking versus trekking. This is a trek. This is an adventure. This thing is going to make me tough. And this is what I want. And believe it or not, that is how people do difficult things. Whether it is playing cricket or boxing or sports or academics or doing a difficult PhD or climbing mountains, nothing comes easy. But people do those things and they do it happily because that's what they want to do. They choose to do that. In life, when we have to do difficult things, don't do them out of compulsion. Make it a choice and tell your brain, convince yourself, this is what I want to do. Even if somebody tells me don't do it, I'll push them back and I'll go ahead and do it because this is the adventure I seek. Let life be an adventure. It'll be fun. Thank you for listening.